Legend's final appearance on Raw officially confirmed. CM Punk becomes a Hall of Famer. Huge return teased. Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I am Elena. Have a nice day. For the latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Welcome to another edition of the WWE News Roundup, where we bring you the hottest stories from the world of the sports entertainment juggernaut. A legend will appear on Raw for the last time on the upcoming episode, and it has been confirmed by the Stamford-based promotion. Current World Heavyweight Champion CM Punk has another big achievement under his belt. We also have a story about a female star hinting at a WWE return. So without further ado, let's begin. Huge final appearance on WWE Raw. The WWE Universe will always remember 2025 for John Cena's farewell tour. The franchise player has been on a fairy tale run this year, even winning the elusive 17th world title in the sports entertainment juggernaut. He won even more gold on the latest edition of Raw in his hometown of Boston, dethroning Dominic Mysterio for the Intercontinental title, becoming a Grand Slam champion in the process. But as the saying goes, all good things must come to an end. The same is true for Cena's run. John Cena has only a limited number of appearances left before he hangs up his wrestling boots on December 13th. The Madison Square Garden edition of Raw on November 17th will be the final one for the Cenation leader, as an active wrestler on the brand as the 16-man field marches on. Next week's going to be truly extraordinary, a moment that fans will never forget. For the last time, John Cena in New York, Madison Square Garden, John Cena's final appearance. It will be interesting to see what surprises John Cena has in store for fans on the red brand at the legendary MSG. Congratulations to CM Punk. CM Punk is one of the most divisive names in the pro wrestling industry. He made his return to WWE in November 2023 after a controversial stint with All Elite Wrestling. Almost 2 years later, Punk has become a Hall of Famer. Dave Meltzer recently revealed the 2025 class of the Wrestling Observer newsletter Hall of Fame. It has some big names: CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, Sabu, Gran Hamada, Spiros Arion, Darrell Dixon, Bobby Bruins, and Raul Paoli. Meltzer stated that the straight-edge superstar deserved to be on the list despite his issues in AEW. Punk, real name Phil Brooks, 47, already fared better than most Hall of Famers in key categories and proved to be an even bigger business mover in recent years in his comeback with AEW and WWE. The end of his AEW stint probably kept people for Sessick voting for him, but with his success as one of the top stars of a boom period in WWE, there was just too much to deny, he said. A's for what's next for CM Punk. The Chicago native will compete in the Men's War Games match at Survivor Series 2025. He will team up with Cody Rhodes, the USOs, and a mystery star to take on The Vision, Drew McIntyre, Logan Paul, and their yet-to-be-named partner. Former champion open to an in-ring return. Royal Rumble is the time for huge returns in WWE, and a former women's champion is keen to do so if given the opportunity. The name in question here is Jazz. Jazz had a run in the Stamford-based promotion in the early 2000s, even winning the WWE Women's Championship on 2 occasions. Her last match in the sports entertainment juggernaut was against Mickie James at WWE vs. ECW head-to-head in 2006. She lost to James in 2 minutes. Speaking during an interview on Ring the Bell, Jazz admitted that she would consider making an in-ring return at Royal Rumble, but wanted proper time to prepare for the extravaganza. The Royal Rumble. You asking me if I get the call? Yeah. If you get the call from WWE, what would you say? Oh God, give me a heads up so I can prepare myself. Don't let it be a 2-week notice. That's all I ask, okay? Give me at least a month so I can prepare myself mentally. more mentally but physically as well, so I can get in the gym, work on my guns a little bit, you know. But yeah, just give me a little heads up and I'll most definitely be prepared, she said. Could Triple H bring back Jazz for one more run in 2026? Only time will tell. Me and Liv are gonna get married one day. Liv Morgan's stalker contacted WWE Hall of Famer for help. Former WWE Women's Champion Liv. Morgan had a stalker, 41-year-old Sean Chan, trying to get in touch with her somehow. The stalker was arrested outside the WWE Performance Center in June 2025. Surveillance showed him attempting to enter her home and leaving a delusional handwritten note. Authorities also recovered a gun, and prosecutors labeled him a flight risk. However, interesting details about the stalker situation have emerged recently. WWE Hall of Famer Devon Dudley revealed an interesting story recently. During a recent edition of the Duke Loves Wrastlin' podcast, the veteran revealed that he once got a message from a random fan asking for Liv Morgan's contact details. Once Dudley refused it, the fan started getting aggressive, claiming that he would marry Liv one day. This one guy hit me up on my Cameo. He basically was asking me, "Hey Devin, can you help me meet Liv Morgan? I really want to meet Liv Morgan." I go, "Okay, number one, I don't do that. You have to go through the proper personnel in WWE, but other than that, no, I cannot do that. I'm sorry." And then he proceeds to get mad, you know? That's fed up. "You don't care that me and Liv are gonna get married one day." I go, "Bro, please tell me you're joking. Quote, comma. The veteran stated, further, comma. Dudley revealed that when he showed the fan's picture to Liv Morgan, the latter recognized him as the stalker who had been worrying her for a long time. I showed the picture to Liv, and Liv was like, "Oh yeah, I know him. He's been bothering me, stalking me for a long time now," he added, "When will Liv Morgan return to WWE?" The Judgment Day star has not been on TV for months now, after she injured her shoulder during a match on the Red brand. However, Morgan's return date seems to be imminent now. While there is no official update on her recovery status or her return date, speculations about her return at the Royal Rumble have been in place for a long time now. Fans will have to wait and see what the company has in store for the star next. Liv Morgan's stalker claims they'll marry her, reaches out to WWE legend for help. Liv Morgan's name has been in plenty of headlines over the years, but the latest story around her has nothing to do with championships or rivalries. Instead, it centers on a man whose obsession pushed things from unsettling to dangerous. Earlier this year, authorities arrested a fan named Sean Chan after a string of disturbing actions, including trying to get onto Morgan's property and later appearing at the WWE Performance Center with an air rifle. Before those incidents, Chan reached out to WWE Hall of Famer Devon Dudley through Cameo. At first, it seemed like a routine message from an excited fan. He asked Devon to help him meet Morgan, framing it as a harmless request. But the tone shifted fast when he insisted he and Morgan were going to get married one day, leaving Devon uneasy and alert to the possibility that something was seriously wrong. A harmless ask that spiraled into something darker. Devon later shared the encounter on a podcast, explaining how he declined the request and pointed the man toward official WWE channels, hoping that would close the conversation. Instead, the messages became more obsessive. Sensing a real threat, Devon showed Morgan a photo of the man, and she immediately recognized him as someone who had been bothering her for months. That was the moment the situation stopped being hypothetical. Investigators say Chan left a note on Morgan's doorstep, made repeated attempts to find her, and then later traveled to the Performance Center armed with an air rifle. He was arrested and charged with stalking and burglary, and he remains in custody while undergoing further psychiatric evaluation. His trial has been pushed to next year, giving officials time to determine his mental state. Morgan has been recovering from a shoulder injury away from television, and WWE reportedly increased security protocols once the threat became clear. This really shows how quickly parasocial fantasy can turn into a real-world danger. WWE star finally speaks out on his surprising team-up with Roman Reigns for his name is. Roman Reigns and CM Punk may be bitter rivals in WWE, but their dynamic outside the ring paints a very different picture. Despite recent betrayals and on-screen clashes, the two have unexpectedly teamed up on major projects beyond the Stamford-based promotion. Their growing off-screen collaboration has surprised fans who never expected these two to align in any capacity. It seems their professional relationship is far more complex than what WWE shows. Roman Reigns has a black and white relationship with CM Punk in WWE. They have both joined forces and fought each other numerous times over the past few months. They both were recently betrayed by Paul Heyman at WrestleMania 41. And yet fans did not see the two becoming friends following this betrayal. However, their projects, which are working outside the Stamford-based promotions, tell a different story altogether. Predicting the final members of Team Vision and Team CM Punk for WWE Survivor Series, War Games 2025. Team Vision versus Team CM Punk is set to take place at WWE Survivor Series, War Games. However, each team still needs one more member to compete in this massive showdown. During SmackDown this week, McIntyre joined the evil side, whereas Jimmy USO is ready to help the babyface team at Survivor Series. In this article, let's predict the final members of Team Vision and Team Punk ahead of the men's War Games match. John Cena and Rey Mysterio both have realistic chances to join Team CM Punk at Survivor Series. The franchise player is now the Intercontinental Champion and has already been advertised to be part of the upcoming premium live event. Cena also has a strong history with CM Punk and Cody Rhodes, and now that he's a babyface star, it wouldn't be surprising if he helps them in this battle against the Vision. Similarly, Rey Mysterio is also promoted to be part of Survivor Series. Earlier, there were chances of Dominic Mysterio versus Rey Mysterio taking place in San Diego PLE, but Dom has already lost the title. With this, WWE can book Rey as the final member of Team Punk in his hometown War Games match. Team Vision, Dominic Mysterio or Austin Theory. Dominic Mysterio and Austin Theory have a great chance to join Team Vision. Dominic can join the evil side if his father or John Cena joins the heroic team. Since becoming a heel star, Dom has developed a next-level hatred for the Master of 619. Additionally, Rey was happy backstage when Cena met him after dethroning his real-life son. So, to take revenge, the Judgment Day star might join Team Vision against Team Punk for War Games. Talking about Austin Theory, the A-Town Down star was already rumored to be part of Team Vision, but this was before Seth Rollins' real-life injury. Even though Rollins was kicked out of the group, WWE can still bring back Theory and make him the final member of the Paul Heyman group. Team Punk. Roman Reigns could return to WWE and become the final member. After the USOs already joined this war with CM Punk and Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns is highly likely to be the final member of the babyface team. The OTC still has unfinished business with the Vision. Additionally, last year, CM Punk was the one who helped the head of the table against the Solo Sikoa-led bloodline. Now, it's time for Reigns to return to WWE and join his cousins and Team Punk for the War Games match against the Vision. Not only Austin Theory, but Brock Lesnar was also rumored to be part of Team Vision. Paul Heyman and The Beast reunited at WWE WrestlePalooza, and since then, Lesnar has been absent from television. After Drew McIntyre's addition, if Lesnar joins the villainous side, it would truly make Team Vision unstoppable at War Games. The mayor of Suplex City might return on the upcoming episode of WWE Raw to join Paul Heyman's alliance. Alexa Bliss, John Cena, Roman Reigns, and more WWE stars top major list WWE is set to close with a final event in December, where John Cena will have his last match as a performer before he hangs up the wrestling boots. Meanwhile, the likes of Cena, Alexa Bliss, Roman Reigns, and more topped a major list. Earlier this year, Alexa Bliss returned to the promotion for the first time in 2 years following maternity leave and became a staple on Friday Night SmackDown in the coming months. The goddess soon teamed up with Charlotte Flair and dominated the tag team division on WWE's main roster. Meanwhile, John Cena returned to the company for his retirement tour and had several ups and downs across both brands. Elsewhere, Roman Reigns wrapped his feud with Solo Sikoa and started a new one with CM Punk and Seth Rollins. Later, the original tribal chief spent most of his time feuding with the Vision on the Red brand. Regardless of all these storylines, several names, including Bliss, Cena, and Reigns, have topped the list as top sellers of 2025. The list also includes AJ Lee, CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, Jacob Fatu, Jey Uso, Penta, and Rhea Ripley. While the numbers weren't released, these 10 WWE superstars have sold the most merchandise on the company's website throughout the year. Alexa Bliss, John Cena, and Roman Reigns could appear on next week's WWE Raw. Earlier this month, Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair crossed 100 days as the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions in the promotion. Sadly, the two lost the titles on Monday Night Raw to the Kabuki Warriors and got added to the Women's War Games team alongside Rhea Ripley and IYO Sky. On the latest edition of Friday Night SmackDown, the Queen brought up her issues with Mommy and quit the team. The goddess didn't get all the answers she needed and will most likely be on the upcoming episode of Monday Night Raw in Madison Square Garden to continue the storyline. Meanwhile, John Cena confirmed his final Monday Night Raw appearance in Madison Square Garden. Moreover, he stated he will have his final match on the show as well. Elsewhere, it was reported that Roman Reigns is set to return to the company on this show as well, heading into Survivor Series War Games in California.